You know what really annoys me?
Yeah, pollution.
No.
Poverty.
No, stop guessing.
War.
No, it's something more simple.
Bacteria.
Something more simple than that.
More simple than bacteria.
Yeah, it's to do with English. When people forget to put an S at the end of a verb.
And that really annoys you.
Yes, for a native speaker, I can tell if somebody's a beginner or an intermediate because of that S.
How so?
Well, if you have a look at a beginner student, for I, you, we, they would say, I like football.
Yeah.
But for he, she, it, they would say, he like football. They forget to put the S.
Sounds really bad, doesn't it?
It sounds really bad.
So where does this S come from?
It comes from the Old English, if you remember Shakespeare.
Yeah, he hath, she doeth.
Right.
Has the become an S?
Yes, it changed over time to become an S.
Right, okay. Give me one more example.
Okay, so we have words like play or work. We just put an S at the end. So I play football becomes he plays football.
Great, so remember, always add an S to a verb.
Right.
Always an S?
Always an S. But for words like teach, watch, or finish, we must put an ES. Do you know why?
Right, if I just put an S onto watch, it'd become watch.
Right, and it sounds bad. So we should say watches with an ES.
2 syllables.
Right, and teach.
Teach. Teachers. 2
Right.
syllables.
But for the word finish, it's 3 syllables.
Finishers.
Right,
Finishers.
perfect.
Got it.
Now, it's not always ES. Sometimes it's IES. For words like fly. And if you remember...
I got this one.
Okay, what happens to the Y?
We say bye to the Y and hello to the I.
There we go. So we remove the Y, add an I, and then an ES.
Great.
So fly becomes flies, and cry,
Cries.
and try.
Tries.
Okay. There is one more.
Okay. go
Okay,
on.
you might not like this one. It's the irregular verbs. But this time you just have to remember them.
Okay.
Okay, so words like go.
Goes.
There we go. You got it. Perfect. And do.
Does.
No, okay, so we pronounce it as does.
Does, of course.
So he does play football. Okay? And the last word is have.
Haves.
No, silly.
IES.
Okay, so for he, she, it, if you remember in our previous video, we
Of
should...
course. Has.
There we go.
Has.
And that's it.
Great. Let's talk about negatives.
You talk about negatives because it's pretty easy.
It is very easy. In the last video we saw I don't like football, for example. Now we still add the S, but not on the main verb.
No.
It goes onto the helping verb. Do becomes does. He doesn't like football.
Perfect. That's
Now
it.
for the questions.
Okay, before we go on questions, can you give them one more example?
Alright. She doesn't like you.
Funny. Yes, that would be great. And for the questions now, we could say, does she like you?
Probably. So we put the does at the beginning of the sentence. It's does plus subject, he, she, it, and then the main verb.
That's it. You see why it really annoys me?
Yeah, why didn't they think about this?
I don't know, they should watch this video when they go to sleep.
And then dream about the S.
And then wake up and watch it again.
And then eat S for breakfast.
What?
Think about it, S,
watch that
guys.
video all the time.
Play S on the PlayStation.